In this video and podcast, I'm going to explain to you the 7 really important points that you need to understand and have implemented in order to be a successful Forex trader. Let's get into it straight away. Hi Forex traders, Andrew Mitchem here, the owner of the Forex Trading Coach. Today is video and podcast number 210, and this is a really important lesson for you to get and to understand and to implement in your trading. I'm going to give you my 7 top tips to be a successful Forex trader. So let's get into it, shall we? Number 1, you must, regardless of all other things, you have to have a love of trading, a passion for it. I've been trading for 13 years. I still have a passion for it. Every morning I wake up, I want to go and have a look at my charts, see how the trades are going. A lot of people after that length of time in anything get quite bored. You see, most people, of course, get to Friday night, they can't wait for the weekend to come. For me, it's the opposite. I can't wait for Monday and the charts to open and the markets to open again so I can get trading again. You've got to have a passion for it. There's no good in, even if you're making money over your trading, if you hate doing it or you're really bored by it, you've got to have a passion. So it's a really important point, number 1, regardless of what you do in life. Enjoy it and have a passion. Number 2, you have to, of course, have a strategy that works for you, something that suits you. Doesn't matter whether you're a technical trader, a fundamental trader, a combination of the both. Whatever it is, have something that works for you, something that doesn't take all day and night to do. What's the point in having a really good system that's making you a lot of money, but you're sitting there for 12, 14 hours a day glued to your charts? That's just no fun at all. Life's far too important, and you need to have too much, or you should be having lots of fun and not spending too much time at your charts. So for me, it's important to have something that I can trade for only a short amount of time per day, but does very well. And I think that's important for longevity and enjoyment out of your trading. So make sure you find out what works for you, what suits your style and your personality as a person and as a trader. Okay, so the third thing you need to use and to understand correctly is a low-risk money management approach. You see, you can have the best trading system on the planet, but if you don't have low risk in your approach and high reward to risk trades, then what you generally do is lose money. You can have a 90% winning system, but still lose money. And you can also get heavily influenced by emotions and greed and fear, etc., if you're risking too much on a trade. So, and that takes you away from your trading plan. So keep your risk really low per trade. I suggest no more than 0.5% per trade. The fourth thing, you must learn how to trade first. Get that right first. Too many people come to me and they say, hey Andrew, I want to be a full-time trader. I've never traded before, but I want to be a full-time trader. Or I can't stand my job, I want to make Forex work for me. It really is not the way to be successful. And also when you're trading, forget about how much money you're making. People say to me, look, how on earth can I make profit? And you're telling me to risk 0.5%, and I've got a $10,000 account that's risking $50. I might be making $100, $150 on a 10 grand account. I can't live on that. On a 10 grand account, you're not going to live on that. It's just pointless trying to think that you are. The important thing is to get away from the monetary gains or losses for now. Worry about a percentage. The reason I say that is that if you can make, let's say, pick a figure, a 50% return in a year, let's say, on a 10 grand account, you can do that on 100,000, you can do that on 500,000, whatever it is later down the track. And it really doesn't matter how much money you have in your account right now. The important thing is to learn how to trade. Really important to do that first. If you do that right, then the money will follow. Absolutely no doubt about it. But, you can have $1 million account today and still be a bad trader and lose money. So the actual size of your account, how much you're making or losing today, doesn't matter. Learn how to trade properly first. Really important point. Number 5, be level-headed, be consistent, be confident. Don't go off on a tangent. What I mean by that is you have to be consistent in how you trade. These people that say to me, I can't be bothered to trade today, then that's just silly. Or, people that say, I took, twice the amount of risk that I normally took on a trade because I thought it looked really good. That's inconsistency. You have to have consistency. You have to be repetitive. See the trade, take the trade. Keep repeating it. people who get very flighty, very emotional, generally don't make good traders. You've got to keep your emotions under control. And again, it comes back to that low risk approach. Point number 6, you must seek ongoing help, support, mentorship, whatever you want to call it, in anything you do. Now, I'm not just saying that because I sell an online course. I'm saying that because it honestly is the best thing to do. You have to keep bettering yourself, educating yourself. I have a personal mentor. When I go to karate, I have a mentor, a sensei who teaches me, although I then teach other people. But you've got to have someone who's always teaching you. When I'm flying, I get consistently doing more lessons to try and get better, and trading is no different. You have to have people that you can talk to. You have to have people who understand what you're doing. And so having education and help and ongoing betterment of yourself is really important. Strongly believe that. You can't just sit there at home and hide yourself away, locked in a little dark room with you and your laptop, and expect to be a great trader without getting outside help. So that's really important. Number 7. Don't be fooled by lagging indicators. So many people start off by seeing flashy systems, flashy indicators, flashy robots, whatever it might be. Lots of stars and charts and lines and arrows all over their charts. Generally doesn't mean very much. You have to be able to trade yourself and understand what's happening in the market. And again, that comes back to the previous comment about seeking good education. So finally, get all those 7 working. Your trading will work for you. So I hope that really helps you. Remember the 7 very important keys there. So once again, this is Andrew Mitchem, the Forex Trading Coach. Have a great weekend. I look forward to catching you this time next week. Good luck with your trading.